Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Finals, going to be seeing Megi Mill versus Armour Control. The black Gallantmon pass and then a Veemon in response. Looks like instead of building up at the back, just going to have that Veemon go into a Magnamon. Going to go into the War Growl, and then the War Growlmon is going to boost straight up into the Megidramon. Because nothing was deleted by the when digivolving, is going to then mill 5, and then the Chaos Gallon is going to pop. Plays out the Takato as well, so a memory setter off of it. Great value as they do go for the pickup. One thing we didn't actually know at the time was that Armor Purge is not mandatory. It's a you may, so you can just let the entire Digimon die, which actually would help in these situations where you are in danger of being milled out. So we see a second Takato with the Gallantmon in the back. And we are just going to see double Takato, so anything that dies now is going to get pretty decent memory for the Takatos. Jamming getting us the draw. Doesn't look like he wants to commit to the Digivolve. Yeah, I feel like you'd have to go into kind of an expensive gold V, not ideal. Nothing to shrink. I don't think... Okay, we are going to see the Gallantmon raise. Goes into the black Gallantmon. Again, going to mill 2. Ooh, Shadow Serafi hitting the trash as a result. And the Megi Mill list is so interesting because normally you're trying to play around the deletion effects and Takato, but now if you don't get deleted, you just end up actually losing resources. Once again, going to see the mill. There goes Mega Death. All right, 5 in trash, 10 in trash, 14. Pass over. Go to 3, go to 4, thanks to the mem setter. People gotta actually wait for the main phase to give the memory over. Sometimes it just causes confusion. It's a shame though, because if this Gold V was actually being evoed now, then it would actually get the shrink and the stun. Megalo Spark actually would be enough to kill. But the problem is I don't know that Saf is going for... Oh, I see a Shaco in hand. Ooh. Play the Ankalo for 3. Jogress. Bounce it back. Tommy already moving the pieces. As soon as that Ankalo hits the field, you know exactly where it's going. And now we've got the Magnamon X antibody. So a pretty decent heal. And getting some tempo back. Still 3 security. And I doubt we have many cards left in hand. With nearly 15 in trash, 5 in security. Over half the deck is gone. And Saf's hand isn't exactly small either. Just building up in the back, and the Sora Mimi. So if the level 4s explode, then they'll get the draw 1, trash 1. Gonna hit yet another Takato. So that's 2 memory setters for the Bio Emerge. And we do have the 2 Blitz ones as well. Gonna swing. That will die. And we are just going to go for the low pass. But, I mean, there's only so low a pass it can be. If you don't have a 4 or lower, then you get the draw as well. Once again, going to see the mill. It's going to Armor Purge down. And then the Megidra. Look at all those mills. And that's going to be the swing. Oh, look how much we get. The memory going to come back, just blitzes everything, blows itself up with the Chaos Gallant. That's going to be a Takato played out for free. Yeah, you got to be careful. Those searches are going to be finding some things. Actually, it doesn't find itself, so He's ahead as far as deck out goes. Double Death X. I kind of vibe with that actually. And then the Heaven's Judgment. I, of course, am a known Death X hater. But it doesn't matter anyway. We're going to get the mill out thanks to the level 4. Alright, game number 2. Going to be starting off, going to be having Gallantmon go first. Saf going to be coming in with the Veemon in the back. This time we're just going to see the Davis. Ooh, that's a rough hit. It's one of the downsides to running the Black Seraphi over the Kuzu is it isn't blue. Just gonna see the suspend and clear. These Gallantmons are so dangerous now to be left out because everything that survives is just gonna be going into a Black Growlmon, and there goes the mills. Shucko and a Death X hitting the trash. But yeah, the players at the time didn't know until after it was too late that Armor Purge is optional. Like, you could lose the body, but the problem is as well, this Megi mill list puts you in a weird like catch-22 where if you don't take the purge, then you get milled, and if you do take the purge, then your stack dies and it goes to trash, and then you just get crimson moded. So it's like a really awkward situation to be in. You basically just have to just outspeed them, just kill them before they can do anything, or you have to kill the stacks before they can get into level 5s. Let's see the Gallantmon, which is going to get that Armor Purge. This time it actually is a useful place to be. Ooh, swing and hit the Analog Youth. Check 3. Crimson mode, and yeah, now you can see it's got like that weird catch-22. It's like, if they'd known that you could choose not to Armor Purge, then it's like, are you going to lose 2 cards, 3 cards, etc. off of it, or are you going to take the mill? Because it's the level 7 as well, so like it gets you like a divergent game plan. Magna gonna swing, keep the pressure on. Seth's armor deck is always so fun to watch in every iteration of it. Also blinged out, sourced up. And chat, I want to know, what is your favorite Magnamon BT8 alt? Do you prefer the Tamer Pack one? Do you prefer the Tamer Pack one? Do you prefer the alt art, or do you prefer the regular art? Because both me and my wife, maybe it's Coke, we actually really like the budget one. I think in the pursuit of like a higher rarity, then maybe, but it's like it is the lowest priority for me. I'm gonna be getting those BT13 ones first, and then maybe I'll change my BT8 Magnamons. But you know, unless I get lucky and hit one on like a Tamer party, I think I'm gonna be running budget Magna for a while. Either way, Black War Growl gonna be doing what it does best, milling 5. And this time, neither of them are fanning out their trash, so I'm not entirely sure how much is in there, but we've seen quite a few mills. And speaking of, Armor Purge, once again. Mill 5 more, a whole bunch of Veemons disappearing as well, then he is going to clear the board after it. So, back to square one, and we did see a bunch of Veemons hit the trash. This one's going to be a pretty slow turn. Goes up Gold V. It's also why I do like Gold V. Gold V being a 2-cost Evo, it's one of the few things, like especially if you're going full Magna in the next set, a lot of your Evos are going to cost 3, and Gold V just represents like a normal, cheap method of climbing in the back. Right, it looks like we have 24 cards in trash, which means Crimson Mode will blitz 2 out and then swing, puts him down to 1, and honestly not that much memory, but we still gain at least 2 from the Dave's Can. Just gonna shrink it, kill it. Man, Heaven's Judgment in this deck is kind of insane. I've been running Megalo Spark myself, but I would like, my build is like Megalo Spark plus the Spiral to give it more Kuzu targets, but you really can't argue with a 7-cost minus, I think it's minus 12, because it's minus 6 per color. 6 or 7, so it's either minus 12 or minus 14 for a 7-cost, and of course that number can go insanely high. You can spread the damage as well to be 6 and 6. It's not a Kuzu target, which is why I don't run it, but Man, the fact that you can just push out a Gold V and then just kill something is kind of bananas. Tommy Trick's really struggling as to whether he should push out or not, whether he should play him back. At the end of the day, I think he's actually behind because he's ahead on draws. So as long as Saf doesn't like bombo too hard, he should be fine. There's no armor texture or anything. Okay, we are gonna go searching. Once again, bottom deck's 3. So we're back to the original things that we saw. I don't know that I agree with... Well, the thing is, even if he went to level 5, he'd be in trouble. Because I don't know that you even want to recover in this situation. Really, the thing that you need to do is make sure that you don't go too high, because if obviously he gets to Crimson mode again, then like it's Jova. And yeah, just put up the tamer, put out 2 bodies. Wargrowl into the Megidramon is going to pop it. Can't stop the Armor Purge, and yeah, that's going to be the mill and the clear. So very good games from the 2 of these. Obviously, now they know Armor Purge, you can choose to not purge and just let the stat go, but always interesting to see Gallantmon actually picking up dubs, and of course Armour back on the channel. If you liked the video and you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.